Hey, hey everybody, it's Matt Hartnett again, coming to you from my office. So this week we were asked to talk about a film that we watched and something we usually don't watch. So I'm actually gonna do this on a horror movie that I was told to watch for one of my classes. And you guys don't know me, but I am extremely not into horror movies. I'm not into. Um, I just don't. I don't like the creepy stuff personally, and I'm not a big fan of the genre. Well, I wouldn't say a fan. I like the iconic, like I like how the iconic horror movies like slashers and stuff go, but it still wouldn't be my genre to watch just because I'm honestly kind of a wuss when it comes to it. To be quite frank, I'm not into all that. So, but I respect if everybody else is. But we were tasked with watching the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original from the '70s, and um, wow, it was creepy. It was uneasing, and it was also like cheesy because it's that cheesy slasher '70s, which actually I really enjoyed. Um, I like if I were to pick any horror movie, it would be anything about a slasher because I really, I just really enjoy the iconic and kind of the campy feel of it. But I was going into the film thinking it was kind of going to be like Scream, and it was not. It was creepy. It kind of gave me, especially the opening, right? The opening is the a news broadcast with a really creepy sound thing where the news broadcast is like about suicide and about like all these horrible stuff, so it kind of sets the tone, but then it goes to these fun-loving teenagers go but yeah, I was looking for a Scream, but it definitely became a lot creepier. Still had some campy feel to it, but um I would say it didn't fall short of my expectations. To be honest, I don't watch a lot of horror, so part of the genre I just do not know. But I went into it with an open mind, and I enjoyed myself. It was cheesy at some points and um, everything, but the music, man, that made it really creepy. Um, I have heard of the film. I mean, who hasn't heard of Bubba? If anyone's played Dead by Daylight or anything like that, like I've heard of the killers and their movies, but I've never actually. I haven't watched a lot of them, so and I what the reason I've already explained this thing. The reason I haven't actually watched a lot of these films is I'm just not into being scared or having creepy, and it could just be a number of different things, but um, I just do not like being scared. There's like it just leaves bad thoughts. It's like negativity when you're thinking about that kind of stuff, and I just don't like it. And it's definitely made it a lot worse since I've had kids, and especially if kids are involved. I see myself not, um, you know, if there's a kid involved and it makes it creepy, or like I see like a kid like twisting and stuff, like we had to watch The Exorcist, and that was extremely unnerving for me as a father of two. It just doesn't sit well with me, and just that kind of thoughts, especially when you're like sitting there like next to your sleeping babies or something like that because you're staying up late to watch homework and stuff. It just doesn't leave me with a good feeling personally. So I usually tend to stay away, and you may ask why I'm doing a history of horror class, and it's mainly because, and what I'm going to talk about right now is the techniques. I really enjoy the techniques and how it's done. I'm really into the scores of these pieces, so I thought it would be really cool to take a look at that kind of stuff, like how they incorporated all the different music and sounds to make it creepy. Um, and the elements that go into it are extremely fascinating to me. Not the content itself, but the aspects of horror going into it, like how to create all this. Sorry. How to create the environment that they put in and the different colors and playing with light. That's really interesting to me, especially as a game designer, how to play with light in that aspect. I won't seek out more films like this, but I'll continue to watch films like this for my homework. This week's The Shining, so we'll see how that goes. But the the thing I do want to constantly say about these movies I have enjoyed is the score and like that build up and what the directors have done to kind of build that up or have like set the setting. Like there's a scene here where this girl's looking for her friend that has gone missing. And she goes into a room and there's a pile of bones and horns that are holding up skulls and stuff like that. And I just like placeholders and stuff to really set the effect of what you're going to. So that's what I've really enjoyed is just the setting, like set pieces, the build up, right? Like, and how instant stuff happens in these films. Like the build up, and then snap, 3 seconds, horror, and then it goes back to where's not a killer. So I really do enjoy that, and I really do enjoy those techniques, and I really did enjoy this video, though, talking about and having my thoughts on movie or genre I don't really enjoy. So I hope everyone's having a great semester, and I can't wait for the next one. So you guys have a wonderful day.